Welcome to another episode, Focus on Finance. My name is Shirley Luu, your host. You know, it's been an amazing journey so far. It's funny because as I'm going around, I could stay in a Panera Bread restaurant or different places, and people come up to me and say, you look so familiar. And I say, I do? And he goes, yeah, I just can't place it where I've seen you, but I've seen you. And it's amazing. I've heard that over and over again. And as I'm going out there, and I think a lot of it has to be contribution to the Fox 5 Plus TV here that allow for me to reach out to the community and seeing it. But when you see my face, just remember it's the money opportunity face, okay? And what it is that I try to bring wealth. I'm known as a wealth guru, so if you ever Google Shirley Luu, you will see everything about me. I think some of you may have not known, but I have been, of course, selected by Forbes 50 over 50 out of 10,000 women to be the top 50 best in the country. In addition to that, my company has also now been voted, Shirley Luu and Associates, as the fourth fastest growing company. So by the time this episode is aired, we would already receive that award officially. And, just a lot of accolades across the nation. And one of the things is that, I talk about money and finance. And audience out there, you may say, well, wow, how in the heck, why are you getting all these awards with your company and your firm and your associates? It is about what I'm about to share with you. That's why we're winning all these awards. My previous episode, I kept talking about the IUL, using life insurance as one of the greatest tools for retirement. This second episode here, I want to continue that extension, but I also want to share with you some of the most dynamic, why the life insurance is so important when it comes to your asset. Okay, people don't think life insurance as an asset. They think, oh, it's one of those things. Isn't it a death that I have to die and somebody benefit? No. You see, when I got into the industry in the beginning, I thought that was too until I learned what it did. So I'm going to share with you a couple of things, what's happening in the life insurance industry, how it relates that recently happened to me, so that you can learn from this. And what I'm about to share with you is some of the most neatest thing that I've ever seen, okay? Have you ever heard of Walt Disney using life insurance when they bought it? And then I found out that some of the biggest banks owning more life insurance than, it's crazy. Trillions and trillions of dollars that they owe in life insurance. Now, why would a bank industry or investment firm buy life insurance? Does that make any sense? They're into investment, but why would they buy life insurance? So I'm going to share with you why they do it, okay, and why I came upon an opportunity to do it. Recently, I will tell you this, besides doing insurance, financial industry, of course, I always believe in having my money in different buckets. And one of the buckets that I have was an opportunity to recently become an owner of 29 acres of land. And it's interesting because, people said, oh, diversify. Yeah, I believe diversify. So in this particular case, I was going to buy the land. And I will tell you, I did buy the land. I'm a proud owner of 29 acres of land. And this land has officially, of course, been approved for like 40, 50 homes to be built. And I'm so excited. I never thought I would get into it. But before even getting to the land, the things was, they asked me, do you have money to pay for this land? And I'm like, oh my gosh, where do I get the money to pay for this crazy land, 29 acres in the Washington, D.C. area? Now, this thing is aired in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia. And you also know, ladies and gentlemen, this area is not cheap when you talk about buying anything or any kind. But here's a story where the life insurance plays an impact. So when it came time that I needed to pay for the land, there was two issues. The first issue is you better have enough down payment, Shirley Luu, to show that what you have. Okay. The second issue is that beside down payment for the land, I better know that you have money back up in case if you're borrowing this loan or whatever it may be, that you have enough backup to pay for it. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what I did? I went into my life insurance account, I borrow out the money into all my 10 policy. Let me repeat. I went into my life insurance account, all 10 accounts, borrow out the money, the cheapest daggone type of loan of 4% for my money that I'm going to be paying myself back anyway. So I'm borrowing 4% on my own account. If I pay myself back. Or this life insurance, I don't have to pay it back if I don't want to. So if I took this money out, invest in this 29 acres of land and this other land deal that makes in the millions and millions, did I make a profit from that? Yes, well, once I make a profit from that, I can use that money and pay off my loan if I want to and my life insurance so the money continues, to have even more, or I don't have to. Do you understand the power of that thing? It is so powerful that people don't even realize. Oh, but I didn't tell you this. Here's the biggest secret. Are you ready? So I took the money out as a loan. I bought another asset that's going to make me more money. By the way, it doesn't have to be land. I could have taken that money and buy a restaurant, a dry cleaner. I could have taken that life insurance money, buy any kind of daggone businesses out there or do whatever it is I want. But guess what? Did you know this IUL is very unique design because they're already charging me interest, 4% or so on my loan? The policy itself, did you know under the index IUL, the money's still growing, whatever it is in the market, like so I didn't take the money out at all? Because the way they treat it is that one side of it, since I'm charging you interest, the other side, I still have, you get a separate account, like as though you got hundreds of thousands of dollars and they're growing, like as though you never took it out. I'm so excited. Did you know your policy can do that? Guess what? Not all policy life insurance out there can do that. Inside an IUL, I am a client. As testimonials, see it in actions. That's just one piece of it. You know how powerful that is? Oh, wow. Even though I took the money out, my money's still growing based performance on the index. 10, 15% gain. That's pretty powerful. Now, I'll tell you another exciting thing, okay? So that's just one snip of it. My other episode, I talked about the 5-year retirement plan. And some of you guys say, what in the heck is a 5-year retirement plan? Oh, yeah, I have that. No. You don't understand. If you've been following me on different episode, one of the episodes I talk about is I call it my 5-year retirement plan. It's because guess what? I put money in for 5 years and I am done. My clients learn to put money in for 5 years and they're done. And for those clients say, well, Shirley, what if I don't want to do 5 years? And what if I want to do 1 year? Absolutely. I'll show how you put something in for 1 year and you're done. Guess what? That also has to do with IUL. Did you know that that's a unique proposition about in this industry where you can sit there and plan, strategize out, where you don't have to put money in every single year until the day you turn 65 or 70? And it is a very unique program that's also allowed for the people who out there that don't know it exists. So let's talk a little bit about the 5-year plan. I know you're probably saying, what in the heck is this? It is utilizing the IUL as well. Imagine this, if you have an opportunity called leverage. Let me repeat, it's called using leverage. An opportunity, if you put in, I don't know, I'm just giving a amount, right? Let's say somebody said, Shirley, I want to retire in the future. I would love to have maybe $50,000 a year in tax-free retirement. Okay, you come to me, you want $50,000 a year in tax-free retirement. Now, DC area, I know it's going to be a lot more, but let's start out basic $50,000. We just happen to live in an area that just require a lot of money. But in the Midwest and other places, many places around, people in Florida and other places, you can survive by $50,000 income coming in, okay? So let's base on $50,000. Imagine if you put in $25,000 a year, there's an opportunity where a unique program, matching program, where they'll match you another 25. Now your money is growing at 50,000. You put another 50. It's a program by leverage. where a bank or somebody would match you another 25. Keep doing that for 5 years. So technically, 25 times 5 is 125,000 and you're done. But at that 125,000, you've got another matching 125. So my question for you is, do you want your money to grow at 125,000 or do you want to grow at 250? I'll take 250 all day long. It's called leverage. See, and then year 6 to year 10, imagine the leverage program add another 50,000 per year every year for the next 5 years. That's why I call it very close to 1 to 3 matching, very close to it. And it's one of the most dynamic needed in the industry. And so many people, I can sit in front of hundreds and thousands and I barely 1% people know about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I learned about this program and I applied it to my family, for myself, for my kids. It is the greatest program that I've ever learned. And it's one of the greatest financial tools also using the life insurance industry. Now this account, because I've got 3 times matching my money, my account now has an ability to grow based on the performance of the index, whatever the market makes out there. With the leverage money and my money, it's 4 times. Think about it, 4 times the money. So my question is that, are your financial advisor, other folks out there telling you about this stuff? Probably not, because it requires a very special, unique certification and license to do some of these things. And that's why you may have not heard about it, because not everyone have the certification and requirement. I tell you, I am a testimony of the kind of things that I am teaching you on television, because I don't believe in doing things and teaching things and showing things if you don't own it yourself. When I bought this program for me, and when I do a strategy investment, whether it's real estate or whether anything else, or going into business with other folks, creditor are looking at, where's your backup money? Yeah, and you know what's so cool about it? When they looked at my backup money, remember, because I have that leverage money program adding 3 times, guess what? They're seeing all that cash flow. Shirley Luu and Associates, and when you call me and say, hey Shirley, I want to know about the 5-year retirement plan, and my associate and I would love to help you. Until next time, I'll see you in another episode. Keep your money safe. Take care.